right, man. Let's talk about allegedly. Come here. Allegedly, Meagan Good is dating um the girl. She's dating Jonathan Majors now. A little backstory on Jonathan Majors. That's allegedly okay. He went out with a girl. Um, he was texting another girl reportedly, allegedly, and she seen it. She ain't like it. They got into a confrontation. He got booked for getting physical. Now it's been conflicting reports out here saying that she was trying to advocate for him. She was sorry. She wanted to recant. Then he turned around about a few weeks later. She's saying that she wanted to press charges. Now he facing 12 months in jail plus 3 years probation, reportedly for the incident. Now, what you got to understand is the dynamic of the situation and how the woman coming from this. So let's say he didn't do it, but he want to move on from her and date somebody else. He could have been texting Meagan Good, could have been texting another woman. See, women want dudes with status, right? They want the ballers, they want the dudes with money, but they really want the ballers and the dudes, what they call them, the Sigma man, and all this. But they also want a mixture of him being a simp. They want him. Women want the impossible. And once you understand from a man point of view that you can't please a woman all the way, and you got to continue just to be on your shit and find out what your purpose and what you want, your goals and what you want to accomplish, and they like, okay, you get a plate, right? And let's say your favorite thing on the plate is the meat. They just like they like the macaroni. I don't want to say macaroni and cheese. They like the biscuit on the plate. You know what I'm saying? They just the biscuit. The biscuit, yeah, make the food taste bad, but it ain't the yams, it ain't the macaroni, it ain't the fried chicken, it ain't the dessert. They just a biscuit on the plate. So once you kind of figure that out, you can't make them the chicken, the fried chicken. You can't make them the macaroni. You can't make them the yams. You can't make them the sweet potato pie. Because once you start putting them on the pedestal like that, right? Once you start putting them on a pedestal like that, bro, then you start catering to them. And once they capture their heart and you didn't conform and they didn't train you like that, they ain't gonna respect you no more. And unless you got a lot of money, then they ain't gonna stay with you. Even if they stay with you for a lot of money, she gonna do her thing because she know you a simp and she gonna take advantage of you. They want their cake and eat it. They want their cake and eat it too, but they really don't. To make it make sense. They want you to have hoes, but carve hoes, be faithful to them, and they want what they can't have. And I was listening to Medium Man talk about on YouTube. Um, Medium Man. He was saying that it ain't no girl code. So a girl to backdoor another girl, they don't have a code like the bro code. And they break the girl code, well, because it ain't no girl code. I can't say they break something, but they do scandalous shit to their friends all the time. And us as men, you know what I'm saying, we understand we ain't gonna do shit to hurt somebody that we really fuck with. But some dudes, the first thing they say, well, I don't even mess with you like that. But nonetheless, so um she probably mad because she want to move. He wants to move on, and she ain't ready to move on because guess what? He in the 1 or 2% of earners and Sigma man and top select dudes. What they call them, select dudes. He in that upper echelon. You know what I'm saying? He in that upper echelon of earners and dudes with status, stigma, whatever you call them. He in that top percent. Some of us will never know what that feel like, right? Women could say, well, he ugly. I don't think he looked that good, or whatever the situation may be. Women can say that today lungs turn blue. But if they shot at them, the same women that was talking that shit on the social media will be the same ones kissing his ass and ready to marry him. So I don't be really believing what chicks say or Pete dudes. So, she probably hurt because he want to move on. She don't want to move on. She thought it was going to be forever. Women like moving on their own terms. When you determine you want to move on, then she want to call your mama. Then she want to make you like the bad guy. Then she want to start crying, slashing tires, busting windows, calling the police. You know what I'm saying? But when that's why dudes just don't break up with women, because when you break up with women, they want to start doing crazy shit and then make it seem like you the idiot. That's why dudes just get caught cheating, don't say nothing because they've been ready to go. They've been trying to tell you, they've been ready to go, but you want to be tripping. You know what I'm saying? They've been ready to go. So women can't handle rejection. Women can't handle breakup, being the ones getting broke up with. They can't handle that shit. And no, they don't want to see it from your point of view neither. All they gonna do is talk about, well, you did this and you do that. And that's right there. That's a huge like that ain't gonna make me resalvage the relationship or look back. Because you trying to turn on me and make me look like the bad guy, but you ain't even remorseful for what you did wrong. Matter of fact, most women don't even know what the fuck they did wrong. They don't see nothing wrong with it. They have a lack of accountability. So of course she gonna use everything in her power to destroy his career, and maybe write a book or come out down the line and say, "Yeah, it didn't happen. I was lying because I was hurt because he wanted to move on, and that's what it is." So, and then Meagan Good just got out of a relationship with the pastor. And whatever that situation was, it didn't work. I know it was something about her being in a movie and being a sexual seductive scene or whatever like that. And he didn't approve of it, and that was a deal breaker. And maybe she said, "Oh, I wouldn't do that," and she told me, "It's my career. I want to do what I want to do," and he was like, "You know what? You do that, we done." I can understand that. Something you want to work through, but how can you be preaching a good word and your wife is out here, even if it is acting, doing slutty shit on the movies. That's crazy. That is what it is. I understand that. So I definitely understand that. I definitely understand it. But one thing in relationships, everybody got deal breakers. Some people deal breaker is, oh, you cheat, I'm done. Cool. Some people might say that's a deal breaker, but then might not be. Some people deal breaker may be, it's a lot of stuff lead up to a deal breakers too. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's just not that one incident. It's multiple incidents or multiple run-ins where people want to be done. So I understand. I understand. I really do. But they getting together. It's at a really strange time. But to me, it is what it is. It is what it is, man. He a grown man. She a grown woman. She got to move on. Her husband got to move on. Jonathan Majors got to move on. His move on might be a little difficult, but it's hard moving on, bro. And a lot of people, only way to move on, only way to move on for a lot of people is just to start talking to other people. A lot of people, only way to move on is say, do some self-reflecting. Rebuild yourself up. But you got to understand, Meagan Good is older. So she ain't got a lot of time to rebuild herself up. So, time is ticking for her. But some people is just to get right back out there. Because a lot of times, a lot of people been checked out of the relationship for a long time. Some people been checked out the relationship for a very long time. So they already kind of been working on themselves. And it's kind of like, oh, you hopping from another woman to another woman, another man to another man. No, like y'all been thinking we together, but we really been apart. And I've been working on myself and reflecting on what I did and did wrong. And some people just need to just get back out there and get loose again and party again and see the niggas ain't shit again, and I can't get nothing better, or maybe I can do better and I move on. I mean, it's different for everybody. But I will say, from a man's perspective, man, you got to work on yourself before you get back out there. You got to be honest and what you did wrong. You got to be honest about that. You got to work on controlling your emotions, and we all fall victim to that. And everybody be like, "Oh man, I can control my emotions," or you got to take accountability, bro. We got to be like, "Oh man, we wasn't ready for this," or "I wasn't ready to settle down, and I still want to be a player." Or then again, you got to know what a relationship, nothing that becomes 100% failed, bro. Listen to your boy. Anything in the relationship, good and bad, that happened, guess what? Use it to your advantage. You ask like, what is he using it to my advantage? Is, use that experience, and everything you forgot to ask or everything you would or wouldn't tolerate. Now you see the red flags. Now you ain't gonna see all the red flags. Come up with a game plan. Like, this is okay. I'm not willing to date single mothers, or I'm not, or if she do this, I'm good. If her house dirty, I'm good. If she don't have a car, I'm good. If her family ghetto, I'm good. If her mama look old and wrinkled, I'm good. If she smoke weed and drink or go to the club every night, whatever your unbreakables are, your non-negotiables. But everybody is different. Just because it looked like somebody jumped out of a relationship and jumped to another one, a lot of times, a lot of people be checked out already. A lot of times people just need breaks. And then they're ready to start over again. Some people need to see ain't shit out there. A lot of people spend a significant amount of time with people. Too much time. Some people literally spend too much time, and that's why you don't have an opportunity to miss nobody. You up under each other 24/7, ain't gonna work. But with a relationship or any experience, you can take that experience and use it in your opinion. Everything that failed, that went wrong, or all the red flags that you ignore, you reflect back on while you work on yourself. Cool. All the things you did wrong, work on them, reflect on yourself, heal yourself. Learn that women like to trigger your emotions. Women learn what men do, and either you deal with it or don't deal with it. But I will say this: loneliness creates bitterness. So don't be alone for too long, no matter how young or how old you are. But make sure you work on self. And make sure you can listen to you can listen to other people's opinions. Sick. Man, Minnie in here, man. She was yelling at the person cutting my grass. Here she go. But make sure you listen to your own, you listen to people's opinion, but make sure you make your own opinion. But hey, it is what it is. Check out the music entertainment playlist. Thumbs up the video, share the video, subscribe to the channel. Next subscribe button is the bell icon button. Hit all notifications, increase your chance, get notifications. We got live drop video, link tree, the first link in the description. Find me over on TikTok, Twitter, Instagram, Spotify, Anchor, Cash App, Venmo, PayPal, Apple Podcasts, Google Podcasts, the whole nine. Peace.